forehands.
Couple of big forehands there. Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, and he's going to be chatty. He's going to do that, whatever that jack sock walk thing that he does. He brought that over from tennis, I see. So it's part of the show.
Side out.
Mo Alhouni was there for the response that time. Currently resides in Minnesota. Former Division III national champion in tennis.
Side out.
And it's always interesting as you walk out here and you got to play a lefty, so all the patterns that you've practiced with right-handed players have to be reversed, and that's, you know, that's something Jack's had to do throughout his tennis career, but just adds a little variety to the thinking.
Side out.
And that's what Alhouni's going to want to do. You don't want to put the ball away on that first volley, but you want to make Jack hit backhands. So a smart choice there on that first volley.
Zero, one. Point.
Down the line winner for Mo Alhouni. He's on the board for the first time in this one.
And a little behind the back paddle clap there from Jack.
1-1.
Even adds flair to that.
Took out AJ Kohler earlier today in the second round of action. Kohler was disappointed he didn't get a crack at Jack sock.
2-1.
Gotta earn it.
Side out.
And it's the Alhouni forehand that has been impressive here.
Three, one. Side out.
Jack sock also a new father. Congrats to
Yes.
he and his wife Laura.
1-3. Side out.
Yeah, that story's wild. Brooke Buckner was in the recovery room next to them. Their babies were put together in the same bassinet. They literally have a mixed doubles team for life because Brooke is right there in Charlotte, all at the same time. Unbelievable. And we're thrilled to have Brooke back playing on the tour as well. Very happy. Here we go. Go ahead. One more Michigan. There it is.
Big win Monday night. Matt Wright, also a happy man. We'll just throw out all the Wolverines. Why not?
Point.
Well, Jack got away with a ball that Alhouni had half the court. Just drop it in there.
2-3. Point.
Beauty of a forehand from Jack sock.
So I had a long talk with him about the Lux paddle that he has chosen to use. Most of the pros don't play a 20-millimeter paddle, but because his strokes are so whippy, he still gets plenty of heat on it. But he is one of the few that will play a paddle that's that thick if you just don't have the same amount of pop.
Side out.
And again, smart. That's the discipline you have to have when you play a player with an incredible weapon like the Jack sock forehand. Find a way to get it to the backhand, and really well done. There's a good look at the paddle. Jack jumping into Selkirk as McGuffin jumps out.
Side out.
Just wide there. You saw him wave that Cobra forehand. We'll see that throughout too. Again, part of the show.
Jack sock, such an athletic specimen. He can cover so much court. Just wide on the put away.
No, I think it was on the line. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Earned it.
Sometimes there's announcer jinxes and sometimes they're seeing the future. So I got to give you credit for that. He had a nice scrambly cover a bunch of the court point there. And then you see the tennis overhead. Beautiful hands.
Point.
the tape that time, and a 2-point edge on Alhouni.
Yeah, and Alhouni's got to get back to just making that first volley into the backhand corner, and that takes options away from that man right there.
5-3. Side out.
Tried to feather that inside out drop, but couldn't make it happen. And to the lefty, that feeds a forehand, so not as effective. That's a shot we see from Federico Staksrud and Ben Johns all the time. They'll run around that forehand. They'll either pull it hard down the line, inside in, or drop it inside out. But against a lefty, you're feeding a forehand, so just something to consider.
Point.
2 times to the backhand for Alhouni. Back to the original game plan.
Yeah, and the volleys, then you're asking for trouble on both sides. I think Jack on that one's frustrated because that ball is probably going deep.
4-5. Side out.
You know, you talked about the accolades of his career, and including an Olympic gold medal as well. And, you know, this is the guy as recently as last year where you would want to play with him in any men's doubles event. That's how good the dude is.
Side out.
Just missed it wide there.
I saw it wide.
I think it might have caught it close. Former world #2 in doubles, to your point. Reached highest ranking of #8 in singles as well on the tennis side.
Yeah, that was very close on the sideline there. That's a pretty two-handed backhand from Alhouni. Yeah, had an injury that really derailed his tennis career.
And a torn pelvic muscle in December of 2014 that he had to get surgery for, then a broken thumb in 2019. Not easy injuries for the sport.
Point.
It's the second time Jack's looked back to where he thinks the ball might have landed, but great pressure from Alhouni again made Jack hit a very difficult volley to start the rally there. And this is for Biakina, who we saw earlier. Like, it doesn't matter. It needs to be a nameless gray face on the other side. It's your opponent. You got to just play.
Point.
Yeah, it has to carry more pressure when you're playing the caliber of tennis celebrity of Jack Sock.
7-5. Side out.
So let's see if Sock has a rally here.
5-7. Point.
Too good on that forehand rip.
And much better depth on the serve. His serve so far has been coming up a little more short and inside the middle of the box, and
6-7.
That's going to make it easier for Alhouni to get that return deeper.
Side out.
Just long for Sock.
Talking to his support, and he's been talking this entire time.
7-6.
Oh, had the inside out for the taking.
I was on the court with him and Colin Schick last night, and he was making that at will. And
wow.
With the lights turned on, didn't come up with it right there.
6.
Oh, header. We got Premier League going on here as well. Jack tried to kick one over. And I haven't seen the header very often. That's impressive.
Oh, there's an inside out shot.
Too good. such a narrow margin because you run out of real estate on that far sideline.
7-8. Point.
So Jack called that ball at the baseline deep. Alhouni seems frustrated with the call, but appears to be just out. And we got a couple of snowmen in the desert here.
8-8. Side out.
So that is really smart, and we've seen players do this to McGuffin specifically, who loves to cheat and run around that backhand. So return it to the forehand, and while it sounds counterintuitive, it's actually a very smart selection. So great time for Alhouni to pull that out of the tricks.
Side out.
Average athleticism.
Yeah, just and then just absolute cannon shot.
6'3", Jack Sock. He looks like a giant out there.
8-8. Point.
Another big rip on the forehand side.
Yeah, that was weird. Not
Timeout,
sure if that
receiver.
just grazed, that maybe that just grazed.
Jack Sock
9-8.
2 away from taking the opener. Rips it down the line. Game point. What a beauty.
And what a return. I mean, that is in the
Game
corner pocket, and he runs around it and ropes it.
10-8. Side out.
Almost pinned that one in.
Oh, he wanted the back-to-back walk-off there. Doesn't make it. Lifetime employee wearing the Lifetime shirt out there.
8-10.
I'm sure that'll get the higher-ups will like that one.
Side
Such
out.
a wide wingspan for Jack
Yeah.
Sock. I mean,
In anticipation from
Yeah.
the doubles tennis.
Game point.
another game point
10-8.
for Jack Sock. That'll close it
Game.
out. Eliminate Jack Sock on top by a game.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
Yeah, don't hit me, I'ma fall like face it. None of y'all can stop me saying what we like face it. Settle down, you know I'm the one doing face it. None of y'all can stop me saying what we like. Yeah, face it. Yeah, face it. Yeah, face it.
He was worried. They said,
0-0.
you go do that. That's going to be a differentiator. His medical school said,
I like
go
that.
do it.
Point.
Because it gets into the decisions about how you find your next spot and all those opportunities, and he's going to have a different story to tell. And
1-0.
I love it.
That is awesome. Oh, inside out, hops the corner, gets the Ernie. Welcome to the pickleball scene, Jack Sock.
Yeah, and he's going to want any chance he can do wild shots like that. He almost paid the price, but he got just enough on it. And, you know, he's going to run into some accidents with some of those shots for sure.
Side out.
He actually dropped the backhand there and was in great position and missed the forehand. And he is definitely a player. We talk about the emotional players on the
1-0.
tour, certainly like Julian Arnold. But when Jack Sock makes one of those, that just his game will rise as well.
Side out.
He was heading the wrong direction there, but got away with it.
0-1.
Brought the classic sock necklace over from his tennis days.
Point.
Goes right back to that right corner on Alhouni.
Yeah, and that's that discipline. And you see Thomas Wilson up there chatting with him. I mean, don't think the top players don't want to see where he's at, because no one's seen him play other than that small group from North Carolina that I talked about. No one's seen it.
Down the line winner for Sock to match.
And now they're seeing it.
This guy's, he's got it.
Now, can he do it for 5 days in a progression draw when he's got to play? Today, he's only got to play 1 more because he and Catherine Parento are the 8th seed, so they don't play today in mixed.
Point.
What do you think about the men's doubles combination?
Him, I mean, Colin Schick
Yeah.
has been the most impressive player of anyone playing here so far.
Wow.
3-1. Point.
There's another just absolute BB in the corner. And if you return short there, then you are begging him to take that inside in down the line, because he's got time to get there and you don't have time to cut that off.
4-1.
Okay, now the wizard is out.
Oh my goodness, Jack Sock.
So you've seen him rope that down the line 2 times in a row in that rally, and then
5-1.
funnels that over there. That's just next level right there, and then he misses the serve.
Too close for me to call.
Too close for you to call.
Yeah, I can't overrule that. I can't see the green. Helene, do you see it?
Point of action. Do you see it?
You can challenge. You can challenge.
Do it. It felt good. That's not really
He said it felt
Not
good.
challenging.
Felt good, not challenging.
He's just staying off the paddle. That felt good. I had that dialed in on the line. Alhouni's having a blast.
Point.
Oh, cute. Might delete later.
Yeah, exactly.
Two, 5.
What a get. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Point.
Alhouni adding to the show.
You know, and there's been a lot of talk about these tennis players coming into this, but guess what? There's a lot of people watching pickleball here that are new, and we welcome them.
Yes, we do.
3-5. Side out.
Inside out, then ropes one down the line. Jack Sock. And all that athleticism on full display.
Yeah, and again, the challenge for him is, can you do it against higher and better competitors as we go? And again, the top 8 seeds in any of our events haven't even played. So when I say Colin Schick's the most, he is the most impressive.
5-3.
But the top 8 haven't played yet. Okay, so as they work into more difficult opponents, we'll see how that all plays.
Ooh.
Oh my.
My goodness. Alhouni doing everything he can just to get the ball back on his side.
And
Beckoning
getting
the crowd.
and earning the crowd. And Alhouni is a good player, so let's not kid ourselves there, and is playing very well here today. And the beautiful part about individual sports is you earn your own keep. I mean, you win, you get those higher seeds, you get those opportunities to play against Jack.
Nice backhand shot from Alhouni. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and it looked like we might have, after that ridiculous inside out, maybe Jack Sock's just going to go take this one. And that is not happening at all. And great response from Alhouni here.
Threaded that one cross court.
Four, 5. Side out. 9-4. Point.
Oh, the first two he ripped down the line there, and it paid off.
Point.
Right on it.
Threaded it. What a shot from Sock.
Okay, and it's just nonstop dialogue out there.
7-4.
And that's what he likes. He did. That's tennis. He was talking to people around his bench, and plenty of the time.
Point.
Oh, there's the soccer continues. I think Jack
Timeout
would
receiver.
definitely lose in soccer.
8-4.
Alhouni's gone.
8-4. Point.
Yeah, see that return, we've seen that too many times, and then you're guessing, and that's what he did there. He guessed down the line, and that wasn't even that great of an
9-4.
inside out, but it was good enough.
Side out.
Ta-da. Short angle on the first volley, make him have to hit a backhand.
Four, 9.
Jack's going to challenge this one, I think.
I've been challenged once a tournament.
Referee timeout.
He
We have
doesn't want to challenge either.
The
Like
alcohol
I
puts
think
us
he even
at
just said he's going
5-9.
to challenge
Will not
once
proceed
the
with video review.
tournament. This is as
Review,
close the
call on
players
court is
ever stood.
overturned. The ball was in. 2 timeouts, 1 timeout. We'll resume play at side out, 9-4.
9-4 now the score.
Time in.
And Alhouni off screen
9-4.
just apologized there. I mean, that was, it happens.
Point.
Ball was just back for Alhouni. Now looking for clarification.
Match
It looked
point.
wide or long to me. Somebody
can't
said don't
consult with the crowd,
challenge. He's like, well, Jack did, so
Yeah.
why can't I? All right,
10-4.
match point for Jack Sock. Into the net goes Alhouni, and Jack
11-4.
Sock takes this one. He is through to the round.
Welcome back to the PPA Hyundai Masters, powered by Invited. Jack Sock winning in singles 11-8, 11-4 over Mo Alhouni. An incredible match there. Battles of the runaround backhands, the
Big time
forehands there.
forehands
Welcome
out
in
there.
the studio.
Thank
Cameron
you.
Blackwood, Matt Manassi, and the winner, Jack Sock. Welcome to professional
Hey.
pickleball.
Yeah, this feels a lot like the Tennis Channel desk. So,
That's good.
yeah, and I appreciate, obviously, I'm an avid watcher of pickleball. I have been for a while. So I've seen you guys, obviously, commentating out on the court, doing everything. So excited to be here to finally, officially talk to you guys for real. I feel like pickleball I've been talking about it for a long time, and now it's finally here. So I'm excited.
Yeah, you used to have to do off seasons for tennis. Used to crazy track workouts with T. Hondo back in the day.
Yeah.
First of all, do you miss not having that off season? And how far away are you from your peak fitness, maybe from those tennis days?
I mean, you know what? Tennis was the biggest. Was a massive blessing. Thankful for the rest of my life for what what it brought, and all the years I was on tour, playing and competing. But I am excited. I feel fresh in the mind again. Pickleball is kind of like compared to like the junior tennis joy you have, where you're at the courts all day. You want to get better. You're obsessed with playing. There's so much to learn, and so much to improve. So it's just kind of a whole new joy for me. But yeah, it's going to take a little more off the court to stay in tip-top shape than it does in tennis. That's for sure.
I love it. You said how much joy you have. You're laughing and talking to your team out there, your camp.
Yeah.
What do you like best so far? Mixed, singles, gender doubles?
I mean, I'm a fan of it all, honestly, for different reasons. Singles is fun because you can kind of attempt to put on a show a little bit. You can have some fun out there. You're running around sliding. It feels obviously the most similar to tennis in that sense. As you can see, play fairly similar. I've been working on my backhand a lot. I trust my backhand now. Maybe I didn't a year ago in pickle, but it's just fun to hit the forehands. I mean, men's dubs with my boy Shicky, we've become good friends now. We train together in Charlotte, so I'm really looking forward to that. Just playing with a friend, having a good time out there, and obviously I had very fortunate to get a mixed doubles partner in Kat. So I'm looking forward to them all fun in their own ways. And I'm excited for it all.
Well, I do want to say congratulations. You're a new father there to Brody and your beautiful wife, Laura, there. But what's harder, being a dad or coming over to professional pickleball?
Oh, man. No, I think being a dad, I've wanted this chapter in life for a long time. I've been really excited for it. I love taking care of others and kind of having the responsibility on something else. I feel like in tennis it's so everyone's always worried about what you're doing because you're the one out there playing. So I'm really excited to put all my focus and energy on something else and have it with the family now with Laura and Brody. And you don't sleep a lot, as everyone knows, but I kind of thrive in it. I love helping out how I can, and I love being there. I miss him already. He was 2 months yesterday, so I'm probably watching. Love you guys, miss you guys. Probably dad life for sure. The pickleball.
Well, thank you so much. Congratulations again, Jack Sock. Moving on, making a statement here in professional pickleball.